Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to The Infected. I just woke up. It's bright and early in the morning. I was just getting ready to start the episode, and I heard the music for a Horde. So we're going to start off this episode with a Horde. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully they don't break through my defenses. This is not going to be a base defense episode either. Oh boy, I'm going to regret not building up my defenses. It's pretty nuts. All right, while we're going out there, whenever I go out to my defenses, I always bring a spike with me. And that way I'm like, you know, bring all my spikes over here, but not wasting time going back and forth. Yep, seems to be okay. Let's see if they break out. Yeah, not really. They break too much out. Just kind of leave this back here for now. That's right. That's right. You crash and burn on my half-ass defenses. Oh my goodness, dude, that's crazy. I love the loot though. I really do. It's like a loot delivery service. All right, and look at this. So they broke out one spike. Yeah. Okay. All right. I am gonna have to do a defensive build at some point. I know I keep saying that and I keep not doing it. And I'm not gonna do it today either. But all right. I think I'm gonna lose that one. So yeah, I'm gonna regret it. But there we are. People are saying if you're organized, why have a drop chest? It's because like when I have a few things and I don't feel like going to 5 different boxes, I just throw it on the drop chest, and then after a while I organize that drop chest. It's more efficient that way, even though it doesn't seem like it. See, I'll just kind of drop all this stuff in here, and I'll do that later. Anything in here? Nope. All right, looking good. Okay, now we can start the episode off proper. So what I would like to talk about today, before we get started in the episode, is power. A lot of people, by the way, we're going to be making a powerhouse today. This is going to be a building. It's going to hold my batteries, and I have spaces for gas generators. I'm not going to be making gas generators today, but when I do, I'll have some space for them. And a lot of people in the comment section do not like the solar panel, wind turbine, battery setup. What they like to do is they like to make water mills for their power. Here's the problem with the water mill, at least for me personally. And not everyone plays the game the same, and that's cool. I love the fact that people play this game differently. But for me personally, I don't like the 25 mechanical parts this thing takes. You know, that's a lot of looting. And yeah, you can go out and do it. You can go out and loot and loot and loot and get all that stuff, and that's cool. But I can only take so much looting. So that's why I'm not doing the watermelon. Now I know, oh, you got to go loot for the electrical parts. Yeah, but it's a lot less. This takes 15 and 25. This just takes 8, you know? And my setup has been working very well. Even after the freezer, I've been running a couple days here. I've had no problems with my power. I've had everything running. Now I know I don't have all of the power in the game yet, but I love my setup. And you know, on a little side note, and maybe this is just me, I love the idea of managing battery power. I love seeing batteries drain and charge over and over. I love it. I don't know why. I'm probably weird that way, but I do enjoy that quite a bit. So you could, and I find like if you just did a bunch of water mills and then all your power was from water mills, I think the game would be a lot more boring for me personally, because I love the idea of the batteries charging so much. So that's why I am sticking with what I got. Everyone plays their own way, and like, you know, not saying your way's any better or worse, just the way people like to play. So yeah, that is that. Okay, so what are we going to be doing in this episode? We are going to be buying the electric forge tech. We're going to be building the electric forge. We're going to be building the powerhouse. I think it's time to get started right now. I believe I have enough resources and money to buy the forge. I believe the forge was $75. I hope it was, because I'm going. And if it's 1,000, then I might not have enough for it. But you know, we'll just see about that. I need some protein. Like, just straight up protein. Maybe I should just go eat one of my large rations. Okay. Let's go eat a large ration. The heck with it. That's right. Rations don't go bad, so I would have kept them in here. Wait. Did I move the large rations? What did I do with the large rations? I didn't put them in here, did I? Honestly, I'm not really sure there. I'm pretty sure I have them. By the way, milk, eggs, onions, potatoes, meats. This is just overflow right now. Maybe that'll be overflow as well. Cucumbers, corn, melons, and melons. And whatever. You know what? I don't really care where I put them. I'll find them later. I probably... 1 second. I'm just gonna look one more spot, guys. Let's check. Oh, these guys are low on food. Hold on. Let's give them some food first. Potatoes. And potatoes. Get that all the way up there. Beautiful. Put these potatoes in here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. But that's okay, we got there eventually. Yeah, okay. He's doing the crops, he's just, you know, the crops are going to take some time to grow. He's got to get more, you know? Alright, let's take a look in the drop chest. Did I put the... I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, the hell with it. I'm done looking. We're just going to eat that. And we also have some water here. Not a lot. Damn, we go through a lot of water, man. This guy dehydrates a lot. I don't know. Is 200 water? Is that, what is that? 200 of what? 200 liters, or I don't know about my fluid measurements. All right, water house. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna fill it up. Turn off the water house. So you're only negative 200 when it is raining. I'm not saying I'm not going to need more power. I'm going to need more power. And I'm definitely going to do another water mill, but I'm also going to do solar panels and wind turbines. I like it. I like it. It's a more balanced game that way. And I guess the argument could be made that the game needs some balance if the water mill is so powerful for people. But, you know, it is what it is. Can stuff rain on these? Not really sure. I don't know. We're going to be dealing with that later. Let's go ahead and get the truck in here. Let's get it loaded up with cement. Let's get to the trader. Let's buy our forge tech. Okay, I came to this trader up here. I'm going to be honest. I like this trader better. Why do I like this trader better? Because you can back up to the trader door a lot easier than the other trader. So this is going to be my trader of choice moving forward. They're about the same distance away from each other, so. You down. And you down. Yeah, go ahead and throw a rock at me, dumbass. There's like 4 or 5 guys in here, man. Alright, yeah, keep throwing stuff. Did I get him? I don't know. Nope. This guy's hard to run over. Come on, you dick. There you go. Now I got you. Punk ass. Alright, I saw another guy over here. There you are. Man, is there one behind me too? There's like a ton of guys in here. How many was that? Man, that was crazy. Alright, we gotta turn around. Because you can't, like, turn your head around in this truck. And you can't, your rearview mirrors don't work and stuff, so. Yeah, this is why I like this trader better. I could just do this. Much, much better. And what I should be doing is I should be bringing out stuff for a log cart and some chests. And I completely forgot again. Oh, wow, I never looted that, huh? Alright. It's good, my truck needs gas. So that's 2 bodies, 3 bodies, 4 bodies, 5 bodies. Maybe it seemed like more than there really was. I mean, 5 is still a good amount. Maybe it seemed like it was more than that because I kept missing that one guy. Maybe. Maybe. You know what? Why don't we just put the gas in here now? This thing's almost empty. Open inventory and gas. Cool. Close that. Close it, please. Thank you. And I'm just going to kind of throw the stuff up here. Take all that. Take all that. By the way, I said I hope the electric forge... Oh, my stupid throat. Anyway, I said I thought the electric forge was like $75. Obviously, I meant $750. If it's $1,000, I'm in trouble. I could probably still afford it if it was $1,000, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And there we go. All right, cool. Well, I guess we couldn't afford it if it was $1,000. Electric furnace. Forge? Electric forge? Electric furnace, electric forge? Okay. Electric furnace. Save. Buy. There. Electric forge. Boom. Master crafter. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. It's a crazy amount of money. Elevators, meh. Electric saw bench. Someone was telling me that this takes a lot of electric and you only get one more, you know, what do you call it? Plank for it. So maybe not even that useful. Yeah, this stuff's all mid. I'm going to get it, but the electric forge was the right move for me. Okay, let's get back to base. I am back at base, and I'm going to take a look at what we're going to need for the electric forge. So we're going to need 50 dry bricks, iron ingots, electrical parts, and copper. Do we have the iron? How many do I need? 10? I don't think I have the iron yet. We're going to have to cook up a little bit of iron. All right, let's go ahead and cook a little bit of iron first. I'm going to do a whole, even though I only need like 1 iron, I'm going to do a whole set just because there's no reason not to cook a whole set. But I'm telling you, this is going to be the last time I cook in these things. I believe I have the copper. And I'm hoping when I take these apart, I'll get 25 bricks each. And then that'll be the 50 bricks I need. Hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, we got a lot of copper. Definitely need the iron, though. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so while that's cooking up, I'm going to come over here and... Well, okay, so earlier in the episode, I was talking about how, like, oh, do I need a roof over these? Will they dry if they get rained on? I was going to build a roof, but now I'm thinking I'm not going to build a roof yet because I might not... I mean, we're going to eventually build a roof here anyway, but I want to do the whole thing all in one video. But I'm not going to do that right now because I might not need those for the bricks. So, and like I said, look at this power. It's incredible. And everything is running as far... Well, is everything running? I think it all is. Yep. 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 And yep. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good. We are looking good. We do not have a lot of clay. I'm thinking about making a 3rd one of these and leaving this at 2. The thing is, I don't know if 6 of these can feed 3 of these. I'm pretty sure they can't. So, it might be a waste of time to make a 3rd one. Or else I'd have to make more of these. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to make more than 6 of these, so, you know, just kind of see. I'll kind of think about that as we move forward. I guess I just got to be a little patient. Maybe I will at some point go out and mine some clay, too. I don't know, off camera. Good. Iron frags. Go in there. There. You come out of there. And... Alright, well, I'm going to be taking these apart either way, but I'm going to save just in case. I need to, like, reload or something. I don't know. Let's see how much we get for this. Yeah. You get 25. And 25. I even got the iron back, so I didn't, like, really need to do any of that. All right, so I'm going to put one of these... I'm going to be making 2 of these eventually. Do I really need 2 of them? It does 40 at a time. Could I just get away with 1 of these? You know what? Why don't we make 1 for now? If I decide to make a 2nd one, I can adjust after the fact. For now, let's just make 1. I'm only going to make 1 anyway, because I don't... Well... Actually, I probably could make 2. Hold on, let's just make 1 for now. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be spending 16 electrical parts on these. I do have a lot of electrical parts, but, you know, that's still a lot of electrical parts. Yeah, we're just going to make 2 for this video. Or 1 for this video. And if I decide to make a 2nd one later, then I will, but... Electrical... Wow, that was incredibly easy. Like, surprisingly easy. Next thing we need to do is make a control panel up here. Just like that. And I believe we have... I thought we had... Yeah, here it is. I was like, do we have a junction box sitting around here? I thought we did. I'm going to make one if I don't need to, right? Okay. Put that right there. And we're going to need iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Iron, copper, and cobalt. Iron, copper, cobalt. I know I'm taking more than I need. I don't care. And then we're going to come in here. Oh, we still have this. Okay. And then we're going to grab this. And you power you, and you power you. Now, I don't remember exactly... forge. I don't remember exactly how we do this. I thought we needed a switch for this or something. There was something with this that was kind of funky. So, oh yeah. Someone told me in the comment section, put A, B, C, D in front of all these and they'll go in alphabetical order. These are not in alphabetical order, so that's not going to do anything. Forge. Okay. What do I want to do? I guess iron? Hold on. First things first. Let's put this stuff away. This away. And put that away. And put that away. Okay, let's go ahead and cook some stuff up. I guess I'm going to do iron. That's a whole box, right? No, it's half a box. Oh, if I had 2 of them, I could do a whole box all at once. That's what it is. That's why I like the idea of 2. No, not today. Okay, so there we go. And we're still plus in the power department. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Now I want to see what happens. Guys, I remember putting a switch on it or something last season. I don't remember why though. I'm not gonna put a switch on it until I need to. What I want to do is I want to be able to put stuff in there and have it start cooking. No, let's put a switch on it. I see why we'd want to put a switch on it. Plus, we haven't used any switches yet, so that'd be cool. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put it right there. Looks good to me. An iron and a copper. Copper. And I think all you have to do is, I think all you have to do is hook that up to the junction box and you're good to go. I don't like the way it's like sticking out like that. Yeah, if I put it there, it looks a little bit better. Let's put it on the right side. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Okay. Let me hook that up to that. Oh, that's right. That up to that. Okay. I might move that switch around. I'm not really sure if it's going to stay there, but for now it's good. And let's see what happens when this finishes. Okay. So it goes off when it finishes. Great. Now, will it go on automatically when I put stuff in there? Not that it really matters. And honestly, turning it on, like having stuff cook all at the same exact time does sound probably better. But I don't know. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Now, I don't know if it would have done that without the switch. Maybe it would have, maybe it wouldn't have. I don't really know. But I kind of like the switch. It was cheap, and it's nice to be making a switch, considering I haven't made one yet. All right, let's take everything that's empty and put them over here. Oh, that's not empty. Where's the empty one? Dude, I didn't even empty one yet? There we go, I was going to say. I mean, I guess you would have to do this twice to empty out one box. Hey, I found my large rations. Awesome. Just awesome. Okay, we're going to continue cooking, but I'm going to start working on the powerhouse while we're cooking. Let me just go ahead over here. I did make a bunch of lead. I'm going to need that for batteries. So we're going to store up some lead here. There we go. Looking good. And should we continue doing iron? Yeah, let's continue doing iron. Why not? Why not? I know we're going to need other things as well, but for now, iron will do. Okay. So I'm going to need planks, logs, all kinds of stuff up there. I'm looking pretty good. Let's just go load up on planks at this point and get up there. It is raining, which means we're not getting a lot of power from our solar panels. Let's see how our power is doing right now with everything running. All right, so with everything running, we were at max power. Now we're at negative 208, so it's not bad. That's not bad. I enjoy that, man. I enjoy that. People probably get annoyed by it. They probably don't want to be babysitting their batteries all the time. I don't know. I just... I got, you know, quirks, I guess. Do I want to put clay in there? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We still need to keep cement going. We need to make a lot of money for things we might want. I mean, there's still a lot of things I want to buy from the trader. I've gotten everything I really, really wanted, though, so far. That's really nice. What is that? It's a pig. All right, we're going to leave him alone. He ain't bothering nobody. Why would I bother him? What, doing there? Yeah, doing okay on oil. Go, do that. Grab all these planks. And the powerhouse is going to be dope. Am I going to make the roof for the powerhouse? You know, I think I am. I ain't making statements like that because then at the end of the video, if I don't want to make it for whatever reason, I'm kind of stuck because I already said I would, but there you go. That's where we find ourselves. Good. I know this isn't the best way to do this, but are these things full? Yeah, they're full. They're both full. Okay, I'll have to mess around with that later. I do not have the space right now to deal with that. Hey, what's going on, bud? No, I'm not killing him for the bacon. That's messed up. He's gonna hang out with me. I only kill stuff for food when I absolutely have to. Let's load these up here. I shouldn't need too many logs up there, but I will need some logs. Oops. There we go. Looking good. The powerhouse. Powerhouse. Go. I actually built this before I recorded last episode. I was trying to hide it from you guys because, you know, I like this stuff to be surprised, you know? You know? Can you stop saying you know, please? I like stuff to be a surprise. Period. Alright, go, you're good. Good. These are gonna be glass. Steel glass screws. Okay. It's in here. Bring up some more logs. I really like that whole power generation area. I think it's coming out really nice. Come on. Steel. Glass and screws. Need planks as well. Steel. Need some planks. I don't want to bring up too many planks. I don't think we need as many planks as we do the other things. So let's go get some screws and some steel. Can't really mess around with that right now. We don't have the inventory space. Screws and some steel. Do not have a ton of steel, unfortunately. And in order for me to get more steel, I'd have to go mine lead, which I don't want to do. So I'm only gonna do that when I absolutely have to. Yeah, I didn't bring the glass. That's okay. Brought everything else. What do you need? All right, you need a lot of iron ingots. That's fine. And does anything up here need planks? I guess not. I'll put the planks in here for now, and I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen is when I do need the planks, because I will need the planks eventually, I'm going to forget they were in there. You know, I know the way my brain operates. Not very well. How many of these do we need? Probably no more than 20. And we are going to need more screws, I know that. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 100. Cool. Cool. And, oh, I need a lot more glass. Oh, okay. Never mind then. My bad. 1, 2. Damn, I was 2 off. Alright, 2 glass and 12 iron ingots. 2 glass and 12 iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, well, just 10, 11, 12. And 2 glass. There we go. And let's bring up... let's just get that done for now. And then we'll start building out the roof and everything. It's going to be a cool little powerhouse, you know? It's going to be compact and efficient. Which is... this whole area is compact and efficient. And there we go. And there we go. That's a battery rack, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Okay. So don't want to bring stuff up now. Let's do the roof. Let's do... oh, sorry. The roof. I had it right. Okay. Like so. Oh, I guess that looks good. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to be a little tricky over here. Oh boy. No, really, how am I going to do this? I might have built myself into a corner here. I always do this. I get like intricate with the builds. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this. It's going to be cool. And then I end up like making it harder for myself. I hate it when I do that. Son of a... there might not be a way to do it this way. No, I don't know, guys. I think I might have to rebuild this. Damn. Let me see what I can figure out. So I'm not sure if there was a way to make that roof work with that build, you know, set up the way I had it, but I couldn't figure it out. So I went ahead and rebuilt this place. I'm going to be making a second battery rack because I just realized that the battery racks can only hold 6 batteries and I have 6. So if I want to make more, I need another battery rack. Also, I did just see a goat. I'm going to see if I can find him and take him out. Well, where's my bow? There it is. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can get this guy with our trank arrows. I don't know where he went, though. That's the thing. I'm going to have to look for him. I am purposely going to play throughout the night to see what my power does if I decide I want to play throughout the night. I'm just kind of curious if my power can withstand the entire nighttime. This guy's no joke, man. If he hits you like twice, you could be dead. Man, freaking too many animals around here. What's up, bro? Ah! You don't like that. Alright, down he goes. So now we got 2 animals. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Where are my freaking... Ugh, I never know where my freaking log carts are. I don't even remember what they're called. Oh, here's one. Alright, cool. Get to go. Get him in the pen. There we go. I don't want to gut him, obviously. I want her to produce milk for me. So, there you go. And then let's go get the bear. Honestly, like, the bears that attack me will keep me in all the food I'm ever going to need. Like, I don't even have to go out of my way for anything. Well, that's not really true, but they're a lot, you know? A lot of meat in these bears, so... Alright, what I need to do right now is I need to make sure all my machines are running, because if I'm going to test my power throughout the night, I need to make sure everything's running, including the forge. Although, I guess the forge wouldn't be running all night anyway, but... You know, we'll get it going. We'll get it going. Are we doing good? Yeah, we're doing all right. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's put this over here. Let's come over here. Put the bow there. Grab this. And we should be good to go. I haven't saved in a while, so let me go ahead and save. And then we're going to grab... Where's copper? Remember there copper somewhere? I got some. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to be able to take all these out. Damn it. Alright, well. This is going to be a pain in the butt, but I can make it work. Is there something in there? Yeah, there's an iron ingot, but there's no room. Alright. And I still have no more room. Alright. Alright. Let's put these away. 1, 2... Okay, is that full? Nope, it is not. Ugh. Whatever, bro. Inventory's just a mother effer. Alright, there we go. We got everything now. So now we'll put the rest of these in here. And put them wherever else I can fit them. This is... I did not expect this to be this difficult. One thing is I could do this as well. Pick those 2 up. Okay. Back in business. There we go. And let's see what our power is doing now. Yeah, negative 363 is not going to drain that by morning. Well, I mean, I guess it might, but I don't think it's going to. Let's make sure everything's running so we know if we're getting a proper, you know... Oh, these aren't running. That's right. Forgot about that. Okay. Iron fragment. Oh, boy. Freaking sand. Thing is, I need the sand. I need all of the sand. Oh, man. I love letting these fill up, but once you let them fill up, oof, that is rough. Sand. 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 And grab the iron. That. I think these are all empty. There we go. Sand. I'm going to start probably destroying some of the sand now. I don't need that much of it. Well, why destroy it? You know, I'm going to need it for a few different things. I'm going to need it for cement. I'm going to need it for glass. So, I guess I won't. There we go. And you're full. And you are now full. Alright, you're empty. And you're empty. Wow. That was quite the ordeal. Full. Damn. Alright, I'm just gonna put this in here for now. I'll mess around with that off camera. Enough of this. Let's make sure all these are going. Going. Not going. The clay is one thing we really have to keep going. You know, by the time I get done with all this, the freaking Forge is going to be over. I guess I could reload some more. I just want to get everything going and see what our max is going to be here. Good. You're good. You guys should be good. Oh, freaking sand. I told you that's what I need all the sand for. Guess thought I was kidding. Now, I'm not going to be showing a lot of this all the time, but I do want to show it to you sometimes, just to give you an idea of what I have to do off camera to keep this place rolling. Back there. Maybe I should move this over here so I can get to it without having to move. I don't know. Think about that later. Alright, so you're good. You're good. Make sure that timer's counting. Timer's counting. Timer's counting. Alright, let's go start the forge again. Once we start the forge, everything we have will be running full blast. And we'll be able to see at 2 o'clock in the morning what it's going to really be like. Why does this matter? Because I'm trying to get an idea on if I need to build more solar panels. I mean, I have to go out and loot. Maybe I'm going to have to go out and loot 25 mechanical parts for another watermill. And I definitely will at some point. I just don't want to now. Let's do more of these. Let's do more iron. Go. There. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, negative 747 is quite the spicy meatball. The thing is, I won't normally be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to stay up through the entire night and see if my power is going to run out or not. I'm kind of curious. I am kind of curious. All right, we got to go work up there again. I don't remember what I need up there. Trying to think. Oh, okay, yeah, I need clay. That's right. We need clay, planks, and logs. We got to make the roof. Clay, planks, and logs. Did I leave a thing over here? No, I didn't. I need to find a log cart. I think there's one up there. I think I left one up here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and start making this. We could dump those logs into it. Okay. I do have to move our batteries up here, but I kind of want to work on the roof first. So these, one of these, then these, one of these, and then everything else should be regular slanted roofs. Alright, it's looking good. Dump all the planks. Did we dump all? Yeah, we did. Okay. And then, does this need any more screws? No. I gotta get rid of some of these screws. We got too many screws on me. I don't need them all. Okay. Oops. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna need... You're going to need planks, logs. Get rid of the screws right now before I forget. Planks, logs, and... I don't know, something else. Planks, logs, and clay. Planks, logs, and clay. No problem. Planks, logs, and clay. We are going through a lot of clay, unfortunately. But it is what it is, you know? Again, making a third clay machine, you know, I'd have to make more of the clay extractors. I'm going to be honest, I really don't want to do that. So, I think at this point, we're going to be playing the waiting game. It's not going to be that long. Like, it sounds a lot worse than it is. And who knows, maybe I'll make another one, we'll see. The thing is, I've got all my clay extractors set up so I can get them from inside. If I make more, now you're talking I'm going to have to go outside the area. Which is, I don't know, cage, whatever, man. Don't be so lazy. It's not about lazy, it's about efficiency, you know? Like, it's just not efficient. I'm not going to be able to bring this upstairs like this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to load this up. Yeah, I got to... no, I'm staying up through the night, man. Deal with it. I don't know what to tell you. Can I grab that? Yes, I can. Cool. Come right up here. And let's drop that right there. Drop that right there. Beautiful. And let's go and dump this stuff in here. I know you're tired, man. Will your guy like fall asleep? Will he like pass out? I know one of these survival games, your guy would pass out. I don't know if it was this game or not, but. Oh wow, I have some more plank. What? Oh wow, they didn't take as many planks as I thought. Does this thing need planks? I think it does. No, iron. Shoot! I've got extra planks. Alright, let's take that. Let's put these in here. 4. Those in there. Oh, I need one more. Okay, that's about the best I can do. Oh, I know what I could do to get rid of some planks. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Wait. Oh, I took them out of my inventory. Okay, whatever. Okay. Don't want to get encumbered. What are these missing logs? Yeah. Is that it? That's it for the clay? Wow. This is a pretty efficient clay building base here. We just need some more logs to finish it up. What am I missing from this one? Oh, planks? Oh. I didn't know I was actually missing planks from anything. There we go. Probably gonna have to go to sleep pretty soon. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up through the night. I'm gonna try, but we'll see. Anyway, this building is about 95% done. We just need to put a glass door in here. No, we want it to close in. Or sorry, open in. Door. There you go. Hey, wait, that doesn't line up properly. Oh, okay, I guess it's got to open out. Oh, I don't like that, but I don't really have a choice. Just the way I line things up. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna need steel, glass, screws, and iron. 12 iron. Steel, glass, screws, 10 iron. Steel, glass, screws, 10 iron. Steel, glass, screws, 10 iron. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And looks like we gotta drink something. I wonder if I ate the rations, if they'd give me some energy. Oh, let's check the power too. I haven't checked the power in a while. Yeah, I think it's gonna last through the night. It's gonna be close though, and you know, not for nothing, I'm never gonna stay up through the night again, so it's not really a problem. I was just kind of curious. Oh, I only took 10. Stupid. I don't like the fact that opens in. It's not the end of the world, but it's just kind of annoying. Alright, 2 more iron ingots, because I'm a dumbass. And then let's bring some batteries up there, too. That's what I should be doing. That would be efficiency. I'm not being efficient. I wonder if my stamina is capped at 51 because of my... No, it's because of the hunger. I was wondering if it was because I was tired, but no, I think it's because of the hunger. Make a few more batteries, too. Probably 2 more. Probably only 2 more. That's 16 electrical parts. I gotta look in and see what other things I want to make, like, in the near future, and see if they take electrical parts before I could decide if I'm going to actually, you know, use up that many electrical parts for batteries. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but... And like I said, the gas generators will go right here. I left this open, so there'd be airflow with the gasoline. And, yeah, I think this is a pretty cool, Oh, crap. Hold on. Hey, can you make, No, you can't. So you can't make glass up there. That's got to be wood. All right, no big deal. I was just kind of wondering. Walls. Yeah, glass. I don't see any way to do that. They don't have any of these in glass. But again, that's okay. It actually looks really good like this. Oh, you know what? I gotta make the smaller ones. If you make this big one here, it'll poke through the roof, I think. So you go to roofs and you use this right here. Planks, planks, planks. Don't forget I got some planks in here. And I don't want to leave them there, because they'll forget them and then they'll be there forever. Oh man, what the hell? Okay, so that doesn't work either. You saw how they stuck through the roof, right? So basically, you just come to the roof part and you use these instead. Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. I'm gonna have to get some, like, electrical, like, lights going soon. It's gonna be even more of a drain on my power, though. We're at 523. And, oh, it's already starting to go down a little bit. So it's gonna be close, but we're not gonna run out. Which I didn't really think we would anyway, but I wanted to test it out. All right, let's get all these batteries up there. Okay, I gotta go to sleep now. I'm starting to lose health. Let's take a look at the power before we go. Yeah, that would have lasted the whole night. Guaranteed. The sun's coming up. Once it hits 6 o'clock, the sun really starts coming up. 7, it's up, and, you know, it's not really an issue anymore. But I have no choice. I can't stay up the whole night because I do have to sleep at some point. So there we go. Looking good. Wake up. Go ahead and have one of these rations. We're already up to 107 health and stamina. That's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and bring this battery up. I think this is the last battery. And then when we're done with this, we'll take another look at the power. Because the fact that it's raining now could cause us some issues, maybe. We'll see. Close that. Oh my god, you know, the stamina. It's because my bases are so bad. This happens every season I play. I make the base super big. It takes me forever to get around. And then I have no stamina running around my base. Every freaking time. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Wow, there must be something off. Power out 11. Yeah, something ran out of something, because... I mean, is the sun out? The sun's not out, so... Let's take a look. I'm kind of curious, because, like, something must have run out. I mean, those are still going. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, no, everything's running as far as I can tell. Huh. Okay, well, that's... I mean, I didn't expect, you know... Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't expect during a rainy, overcast day, I would be getting that much power. That was a little surprising. I'm happily surprised. Just got to fill those batteries up now. Okay. What were we doing? Shoot, there was something I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was now. You know what? Let's just make some more batteries. So, someone gave me the suggestion to make the batteries down here and then bring them up. It's a pretty good idea. So I'm going to do that. Good. Lead, aluminum, lead, aluminum, aluminum and copper. Aluminum and copper. One more copper. Okay, 24,000. You know what, guys? Give me a minute. I'm going to look through the things that I'm going to want to build in the upcoming episodes and see if I want to save electrical parts for something or just go ahead and use them on another battery. So I did some thinking, and I don't think I'm going to make any more batteries right now. I don't have a ton of electrical parts. The thing is, I'll get more electrical parts while I'm out trying to get mechanical parts, but still, I'm going to hold off on the electrical parts for now. I don't absolutely need more batteries at this point, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's take a look at our power really quick. Yeah, see, this will take forever to fill up anyway with this amount of power going in. What I do need to do, and I'm not going to do it today, but, you know, over the next video or two, I need to up my clay production. It's just, I want to make roofs, and I don't have enough clay. If I want, wait, why the hell? if I want these things to keep producing cement, you know, maybe make a third one to up their cement production, I'm going to need another clay mixer, and I'm going to need at least 3 more of these. So what I'm thinking is, let's really quickly do a little test here. Again, this isn't what this episode's about. It's just something I want to test out to see if it'll work. And if it does, it'll make my decision a lot easier. Let's just go over here and build this over here. And then we'll move it over there when it's done being built. And I'm going to do a little test here because I don't want to alter the building. I kind of like the way the building is. So I want to be able to reach the coil. I want to be able to reach the soil extractors from on the, you know, the deck. So that's what I'm kind of testing out here. And I'm going to need at least 3 more of these, like, honestly. You need basically 3 of these for each one of those. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it right here, right in between. And I think I might be able to get to it from up there. And if I can, it's going to make things a lot easier. Otherwise, I'd have to come all the way down here to get the clay soil, and that's kind of annoying. It's not really a big deal, but it's not efficient. Can we reach that? No. No. Why can't we reach that? Feels like it's close enough. I mean, I guess I could always do this. It's not pretty, but you know what? It's better than... It's the best solution I could have. I don't want to rebuild this place. This place is exactly the way I want it. So, the only other thing I can do, maybe, is clear this area out, destroy the foundations in here, and put a few of those over here. Maybe. I'm not really sure. But we're going to have to do this pretty soon, too. And by we, I mean me. Because, like I said, the clay is just not coming in as fast as I would like it to. All right, guys, I do think I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.